Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Zoomy Game Devtober Day 27. Skipped a couple days. A lot of IM games. Still worked a little bit. Didn't do an update until right now. It's 3 a.m. I'm officially no longer a week ahead of schedule. I'm officially a day behind schedule. Kind of shitty. But last time I started that last enemy model, and now he's done. Here's the guy. He's a gross looking dude. Texture saved the face. The face looks presentable now, so I'm not super fucking horrified by it. Gotta tweak the weights on the hands a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty much good to go. Um, yeah, this is the last enemy, so I just have to animate the walking and the attack and the damage and the dead, which is going to take fucking forever because I still don't exactly know what I want those animations to be. And then export them as sprites and put it into the game. So I have to do that tomorrow. If I can finish all of that tomorrow, then maybe, possibly, I can get back on schedule. Because at that point, with this enemy finished, all the basic assets for the game are done. The enemies, the player logic, the way they interact, all of that'll be good to go. Then I can move on to making the arena level that it's all going to take place in, and then get the presentation, like the UI and stuff. Hopefully, I'll be ready to go. But I'm running out of time. I have 12 days, less than 2 weeks before the deadline. Now, some people might not be aware. You might not have watched all of these Devtober videos, but I was not even doing Devtober until the 15th, day 15. I didn't know Devtober was a thing. My original idea was to do a video every day until November 8th, which is when I turned 30, and I wanted to have a demo or a pre-alpha or some sort of public-facing piece of this game done by then. So that is the long-term goal. That's what I'm trying to do with this. And I had things scheduled out, like if I do a week for each of these things, I can get it done by then. I'm falling behind. I had a feeling I would fall behind. I think actually when I said I was ahead of schedule like a week and a half ago, I was like, I'm going to fall behind schedule when I get back to modeling all these things I know is going to take a long time. And I was correct. The texture on this is even completely done. Like all the red, I wanted to go in and add more detail to make it look like it was actually kind of like fur, like I kind of did here. I wanted to have like little bits and information and like texture all over the arms and stuff, not just this really basic shade. But I mean, the sprite's all going to get compressed down. You won't be able to see it anyway, so it's not a huge deal for this. But going forward, if I ever use this model again, I will be going back in and adding a lot more detail into the texture. Because right now, really only the bare essentials are there, and I'm not super happy with it. But yeah. Yeah, there's really not much to say. I just put on a bunch of like audiobooks. I just blasted this thing out all day yesterday and today. You know, like almost 10 hours of just modeling this and texturing it. Like, sad it took that long for this, but it took that long for this. So, yeah, I also rigged it, so obviously that rigging takes a while too. So I had to, like, unhide the other layer. You can see he's got his skeleton and everything, so you can grab and move individual bones and everything kind of moves around and does stuff. And one of those, yeah, you can move the arm and, you know, rotate the body, whatever. So yeah, he moves and does stuff, so I'll be able to animate him for the animations. The problem with this guy is that he's a humanoid character, so animating him is going to be much more difficult than like a slime or a flyer that just has to move his arms up and down, or a turret that needs no animations at all. This is the most complicated enemy logic-wise, because he chases you if he sees you, and he has like a line of sight and a cone of vision and things like that, and he will have an actual attack, you know, of like hitting you with this big fucking weapon. So it's also going to be the most complicated to animate. So it's actually going to be a massively tall order to get all of this done tomorrow and stay relatively on schedule, but especially since I have to do PCP in a few hours as well, but I don't have a choice. It has to happen, so yeah. What is sleep? I don't know. But that's where we're at right now. This guy's 99% done, at least for what the game needs. I probably won't even change the weight on the hands. The hands are a little deformy right now. The automatic weights for the hands probably should have been adjusted. But again, that's all just going to fade away when it becomes pixel art, so I'm not too worried about it right now. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for day 28.